Blog Talk Radio.
This week's Dungeon Crawlers Radio is brought to you by Audible. Visit audiblepodcast.com/Dungeon Crawlers Radio to start your free trial membership.
Broadcasting live from Epic Puzzles and Games. Surrounded by games, dice, cards, miniatures, puzzles, and more.
Don't make me destroy you.
Where Geeky Chic and Pandemonium reign supreme.
Is it better to be feared or respected? And I say, is it too much to ask for both?
Your host, Revan.
The wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
A guy named Joe.
Oh, yeah!
The great and mighty Lord Magoo.
As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing.
And Firebird.
Has she got a set of fangs on her or what?
Discuss everything you need to know about the world of geek.
Come out to the coast and get together, have a few laughs.
So grab your staff, throw on your cape, tighten up your utility belt, and roll your 20-sided dice. Because it's time for Dungeon Crawlers Radio.
You're 31.
I'm going to push that button. Does the audio change?
Let me call my wife and see.
So, I don't know. I can walk
Wow.
away and check
This
it.
is what happens, Revan, when you mess with the button.
Hey, I'm trying to find which button caused the problem.
I said we test it out on like a non-regular scheduled show.
Well, see, the problem is, here's the problem. It gets put in the bag, everything pushes on it, so the buttons are already messed up.
Blame the bag. Blame the bag.
So, we need to know which buttons are right. Well, see, the problem is I'm the sound technician. That is true. But can you imagine another person sitting here doing all this? That'd be crazy.
I'm listening.
Yes.
They're playing a song right now.
No.
I have a time to wait.
No.
She's hearing a song.
Well, then she...
Wow.
What? She's on the wrong one then.
She must be.
There are several listed if you went to our webpage.
Mute my mic.
I'm going to mute your mic.
Yeah, not us.
So, if you go to the Facebook page...
My family has tech issues.
Okay,
I'm just
so
disclaiming
if she goes to the Facebook page, there's a link, it will pull up the exact show.
To
our Facebook page. Because if she goes to our page and clicks on the top one, it was last week's show. Yeah. This is awesome.
I know,
We're like, okay, you do this, you do this. I feel like I'm back at work where I used to do tech work. Okay, take your mouse, click on the icon. What does it do? Did it open something? Did it make a noise? Yeah. No, it's not the top link.
No.
No, the top link is last week. So if they go to our Facebook page on Dungeon Crawlers Radio,
Okay.
There's it's a very first article there. They click on that and that goes right to the link.
All right, so while
Yes.
they're trying to get my family linked to this so they can actually listen, let's go back to another conversation.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Be
So other
demanding,
things we
man.
read.
Demanding!
Jekyll and Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Very graphic, actually.
Yes. Yes, it is. And that could be fun.
We also read Cyrano de Bergerac.
Okay, that's
the
good.
guy with the huge
All right.
schnoz.
Yeah.
And other interesting things.
Tell me while you were doing that you were wearing like a prosthetic nose.
Nay.
No? No?
And you were Gerard Depardieu.
No. No.
None of that?
Huh?
Okay. All right,
She
my
found
wife-
us! Yay! That was like awesome. It was like in unison.
We've been practicing.
We were synchronized yaying.
I think we've been doing this for way too long.
Yes.
But not long enough.
So, all right, so back to Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we ended up the school year with both grades reading, Diary of Anne Frank, which I actually really enjoyed because I'm rather passionate about World War II history. So we spent a lot of time discussing that, and I bawled like a baby a few times. I was talking to my class, but no making fun of me, at least in front of me. So that was good.
Okay.
We'll do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, and now that summer's kind of getting kicked off, we just had Memorial Day and all that. So what's going to be other than of course your book, Insight, or Beholder's Insight? What other things are going to be good reading, especially for the young
good
guys?
reads for the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy. The only important thing to me is Insight. So when they finish reading it, read it again.
And then when you finish reading it a second time, tell one of your friends to buy Insight, read it twice, and then talk about it, and have their friends tell their friends
to read it. Yeah.
to buy it, and start a book club just about reading Insight.
Or read it backwards.
Ooh.
There might be a completely different story there. Like those old records. Yeah, well, like those old records. If you played them backwards,
John is dead over and over and over again. I don't know why. Although Paul is dead.
Paul is dead.
For copyright reasons, John is dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Because we all know he did that on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. They did. They meant to do that.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? Yeah. Anyways.
So with my reading, I will pick something entertaining. I won't pick the most boring part of my story. I'll read maybe something new and refreshing that even my long-term fans haven't heard before.
Sweet.
New scene. It's actually a really cool new scene that no one has read yet.
Ooh.
Where it involves a rock basically being turned into a grenade.
All right.
Magic. Pretty cool stuff.
Okay. When you first said rock, I was thinking of the giant bird.
No.
I was thinking, wow.
Or the
That's
rock.
a big explosive. Yeah.
The rock turned into a grenade. You see him explode.
And you can smell what he's cooking.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? You. Boom.
It smells
That also would
slightly
be
like
cool.
burnt flesh and hair.
Oh, please tell me that there's like this big. When they pull thy pin, count to 3. Not 4.
5 is outright.
Or 2. Yeah.
No.
It's really sad. I was talking to my kids, and I was pulling something out from Monty Python. Like, what is that from? Like, Monty Python? What? Yeah, well, their mom won't let them watch it. There's obvious reasons why, but... Huh? No, it's mainly due to the rabbit that bites people's heads off.
I thought it would be more about the tale of Sir Galahad the Chase.
Well, it is. There's also Newt and all the other women in the tower, and they want to be spanked.
Yeah. Well, you could skip by that part.
Yeah.
But an entertaining part, bringing out the nerd side of myself. Have any of you heard the Knights Who Say Pylons?
What?
It's a remake of that scene of the Knights Who Say Knee, but it's made from StarCraft fans. Mm-hmm. The Knights Who Say Pylons.
Okay.
We need more Vespian gas.
Wow. Okay.
I did see
an entertaining one.
I did see somebody redid the Game of Thrones title sequence using StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
None of you have seen the last episode of
No,
Game
I
of
haven't.
Thrones, and it's driving
I will
me
see it tonight.
crazy.
However, for those of you that are listening that have friends that are trying to find the show, I just posted a link on the website above all the shows that says Listen Live. You can click on that and pull up the show.
There you go, Internet.
Yes. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that today like I normally do because of other commitments.
Hey, ain't no thing.
And again, all those people that aren't listening, there's your instructions on how to start listening.
This was for people that know other people that are trying to listen, but they're listening.
So all my friends that are actually listening, post it all over Facebook.
Yes.
Click the link now.
You can click the link now. You will hear voices.
But you can still go to Google Plus or to Facebook and find it.
You can do the whole shebang.
Yes.
You listen in.
And listen in and have fun. So, oh, hey, we got a call.
All right.
Really? They've been holding for 6 minutes. Oops. All right, let's bring it on.
Is it me?
I need
Andrew.
headphones, don't I?
So, Dungeon Crawlers Radio. This is a guy named Joe who we're talking to.
Hi, this is
Hello?
Keely.
Keely, I
Keely.
know Keely.
Hi, Keely. All right, you want to talk to Taryn James?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead.
Let me make sure I know which Keely this is. Is it Keely B with the knee problems?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I know you. This is one of my students.
Awesome. So, I have to ask, how amazing or horrible is he as a teacher?
He is an amazing teacher.
Amazing.
Now, are you just saying that because he can hear you? We could turn off his headphones, and then you could tell us how you really feel.
No, it's because she's 7th grade. She's coming back next year, so.
Oh.
We can still turn off the headphones.
Yeah, we can still turn off the headphones. He'll never know.
Well, unless he listens to the show.
Yeah.
No,
Never
you,
mind.
you can be honest, Keely. Go
Just
ahead.
blink twice if it's yes.
But remember, don't blink.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
Keely.
Did we scare her away?
Hello?
No.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
So what did you want to talk about, Keely? Or just want to be on the air?
Okay, this is Keely's sister. Her birthday
Okay.
comes out when Mr. James' book comes out, and she wants a free one. Is that possible?
Was she just too embarrassed to ask herself?
Yeah,
Racking
she
the
is. She's
courage.
standing next to me going, you ask.
Yeah, because she's already asked me like 4 times. You tell her to show up, and we'll talk. We can roll the
We're
dice.
planning on it.
I was just
She's
thinking
saying
she figured
she wants to
call.
spend her birthday at Barnes & Noble.
Wow,
All
you don't
right.
hear a lot of 7th graders saying that, do you?
I don't even want to spend my birthday at Barnes & Noble, let alone a normal day at Barnes
I
&
would
Noble.
like to spend my birthday at Barnes & Noble. I
No,
haven't seen that. It won't be
Amazon is so much better.
bad. Well, yeah, but you can't really spend your birthday at Amazon now, can you?
Yes, I totally can.
Yeah, you can, and you
If
can
you go to
wear whatever
Seattle.
you do or don't want to wear.
Yeah. I can wear my pajamas. I can sit there. I can play video games and still be at Amazon.
Ooh, and cutting a little earlier, if you go through our link and clean out your cookies, you can also help out the show.
There you go.
Oh!
Hey, is your book coming out on audiobook?
Mine?
Yes.
If you can get lots of people buying it, for sure.
Okay. Everyone flood the market. Buy lots of books.
By lots of beholders inside. By
Well,
Taryn
no.
James.
Let me be
By
more
lots.
specific. Buy more insight.
Yeah.
So I think we still have Keely's
Okay, yes,
sister
Keely's
hanging
sister
on the
on.
line.
Is there
If you have
anything else?
Yeah, anything else besides begging?
Nope, I
Nope.
just wanted to say I'm excited for your book to come out, and you're an awesome teacher.
Thanks, that's Keely again, I know.
All right.
And since
Well,
she
she's
said
back.
that, can she get extra credit?
Oh, she doesn't need extra credit. She's a star student.
Hey, she can get. They're still beyond
Extra
A+.
credit, huh? Okay, can she start with like extra credit at the beginning of next year?
Yeah.
She did have the
Legally,
nerve
I'm
to
not
call
allowed
in.
to answer that question.
Okay, blink twice for yes.
All right. Well, Keely, thanks for calling in, and maybe you'll get a free book.
Yeah, show up to the release party.
I will.
Okay.
All right. And
Thanks for calling, Keely.
thanks again for
And
calling.
Thanks for listening.
Well, we got one student to call in to bribe you for a free book.
Trying to butter you up.
Yes. Dude, Mountain Dew is flying everywhere.
It's just an empty.
No, you can keep it on. You can keep it
Yeah,
on.
you can keep it.
We got it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was weird. We had malfunction. So I'm
Okay.
going to do this. We're going to play a song. We'll come back after the song, and we'll continue with our interview with Taryn James.
All right.
So
It's 30 past the hour.
Yep.
When we come back, who knows? We might actually get to the chopper.
yeah. So I'm going to say this up front. If this is too crazy, this song, sorry, Craig Nybo.
If this is too crazy, it's the wrong episode.
And sparkly New Year's as well. So,
Greetings and salutations, listeners.
yeah, good one, Double D.
This is Edward Double D speaking.
Both of us would like to just say,
You're listening to Dungeon Crawlers Radio.
Dungeons and Crawlers Radio is the place to be. So, okay, bye now.
We're
We're building an army to march to the end of the world, to the end of the world, and all the meat that you can eat. Stumbling on and always on and on and on to victory, and all the meat you can eat. Romero, Argento, and Kirkman are our generals. They've mapped the road ahead for us to take. So wake up, dig yourself out of your hole in the ground. Join us as we march, stagger, shamble on and on. We're growing stronger every day. Come and march with us, it only takes one bite. Unyielding forward every day. Come and march with us, come and join the fight. Our hearts don't pump, our skin is dry and peeling right away. Our uniforms are tatters, missing limbs and dragging sinews. Broken bones and bite marks mark our next display, our ranks. We're an army, we're a legion, we're a 100's hungry crew. There ain't no training necessary, there ain't no guns to carry. Fine motor skills are not vital when all you need is me. Just fall in and plot and step, fall in and shamble on. Just drag along, shuffle on and on to the end of the world. We're growing stronger every day. Come and march with us, it only takes one bite. Unyielding forward every day. Come and march with us, come and join the fight. With your malls and your underground, your shanties and your shacks, fall in and move forward without ever looking back. It's an endless feast and not parade of dejection on the streets. Leave your worries behind you and pick up some feet. Recruit your loved ones, friends and family too. Call them from their roosts and we will sate their hunger too. Wake them up, dig them out of their holes in the ground. They can join us as we march and stagger on and on and on and on and on. We're growing stronger every day. Come and march with us, it only takes one bite. Unyielding forward every day. Come and march with us, come and join, come and join, come and join, come and join the fight.
Welcome back.
We're not really dead.
Okay, here we go. We are testing the fifth mic.
All right,
Go.
mic number 5, go.
Nope.
No.
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 No. Hold on.
No. Yeah.
Now.
No.
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 Now. No.
No.
No. No.
It must. The mic must have died.
Try your other ear. Yeah, it only works in one ear.
Okay, hold on.
So we're
Now?
we're
So for those who are wondering, I have three of my buddies here that
Okay, hold
have
on.
been
Now?
part of the process from the
Talk.
very beginning in 2008.
yeah, Reverend
We're
Reverend
trying to get on the
described
mic.
it as his harem.
Yeah, we're
and
getting
we decided that's not really the best of.
Try now? No.
No, still.
I think that mic has died officially.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Now try. Talk.
No.
Try.
No.
Okay.
So yes, we're still trying to get Taryn's entourage to start talking, but
Oh, they've been talking already.
yeah, they've been talking. That's,
You just can't hear them.
Yeah. So who are these? Why don't we go from my left to your
guy with the cool hat to the guy with the glasses.
Yeah. So we'll go in that direction.
Taryn.
I can't get my earphones to work.
Oh.
Now you know that.
Well, I know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
So
you.
it's not the mic, and it's not
Okay.
the cable.
Well,
no, it's the mic. No, it's not the mic, but it might be the cable. But I don't think it's the cable.
All right. So
Okay.
anyway, I'll introduce them left to right.
Left to right.
So
if you're looking at the screen,
For those of you watching,
I just remember that it's like, you listen to like old sports program. It's left to right on the radio dial. It's like I can't say that. Hey, we got another phone call.
well,
Should we take it, or do we want to do the intro?
no, you can. We
let's
can
take
hang
it.
on the intros.
Go ahead.
Again, welcome to Dungeon Crawlers Radio. This guy named Joe. Who are we talking to tonight?
This is Melanie.
Oh, my other sister.
Melanie.
You can track down.
Melanie, where you calling from?
I actually was just wondering if Taryn's going to bring dinner home tonight.
Whatever.
You get to bring.
I'm kidding.
I don't even
I'm
live
kidding.
with you.
You're bringing your sister dinner, and you're gonna bring us dinner.
What?
No, I do have a question for Taryn, though. So I bought the Kindle book, and I was looking forward to the little prologue that's supposed to be rumored to be in Insight for the next book, and it's not in there, and I'm wondering why I can't read that.
So let me re-explain that again. So I promised to everyone who have been big fans of Insight for a while that if they buy the book, they're going to get a little sneak preview into the prologue of book 2. And it's not in the ebooks. That would be why. My publisher says it's a printed share method usually.
Printed share
So
method.
I have to wait
Sure.
until this Saturday from 3 to 5 at Barnes & Noble in Jordan Landing. I have to wait till then.
2 to 5.
2 to 5. 2 to 5. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I made it work.
We have mic number 5.
Yeah, no, you can buy the book anytime now you want, but if you want to see me be giddy as because that'll probably be one of the readings that I do. No, I don't know. We'll see. But
Oh, you should.
that's a good idea.
Yes.
You want to know what?
Good
I'm
idea.
gonna just go up because I just want to see what the rest of your family looks like.
I look nothing like him. I'm still waiting for the Milkman story to come out.
Because I'm sure they've got lots of dirt.
Yeah.
Taryn, I'm also wondering who you base the character Malai off of.
Melanie Malai.
Uh-huh.
Get it?
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge. Yeah. There's a lot of the relationship between Lon and Malai with me and my sister Melanie.
So I just have to say that it appears that your sisters are your marketing team. Because the last time you were on, the other sister was doing pretty much similar thing.
You know they're sitting right next to each other.
She basically called up and started her own interview.
Yeah.
So what was your inspiration for this character?
Nah.
That was you. How about this character? That was your husband.
No.
No. Her husband Mike doesn't debut till book 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
I
no,
know. He's so disappointed.
But you might run into him when he pulls you over in Salt Lake City. He's a motor cop.
All right.
Which is funny, because I have a bunch of vinyl logos. I'm talking about like near 100 of them floating around on the back of people's cars.
Yeah.
And he pulled over someone that had my vinyl logo on it.
Oh.
Which was rather entertaining.
Nice.
Didn't get him out of a ticket. He went, eh.
Well, no, it's great that your family's behind you. So
Yeah, it is. And they have been from the very beginning.
No, usually when I write people into my stories, it's usually just so I can kill them off 5 minutes later. Or
I did that once.
Oh, there will be no killing me off. End of discussion.
She says that now.
Well,
I will not be dying. Thank you.
Can I tell this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. One of my buddies made me really mad one day, and I've gotten over it since, but it's still in the story. So in retaliation, I introduced his character and killed him in the same paragraph. In my book.
Well,
and it was rather therapeutic.
if you kill us in your book because of this interview, we're okay with that.
I've already killed Flagoon. I'm not putting that in my book.
Oh.
And Joe's too blah. Maybe Revan.
Hey! You're blah.
That's what you get for picking a blah name.
How could you not kill Flagoon?
I already did. He didn't make it into the book.
How could you at least mention his,
He
his
died.
triumphant death?
He died before the story began.
I died in one of the wars gone past.
I think you were wearing a red shirt and red pants.
Cool.
Nice. All right. Is there anything else your wonderful sister would like to ask or say?
Melanie?
No. I think that I'm good. I will have
Okay.
to just wait and see that little reading on Saturday, hopefully.
All right. Well, thank you.
Hey.
What do you say?
Thank
Hopefully.
you much.
Hello, Melanie.
Yep, thank you, Melanie.
Yes.
How come you said
Oops.
hopefully?
Sorry. I thought you were done. I hit the hang up on her. I'm
You just
sorry.
hung up on her?
I did. I thought you was done.
You're dead
So
at
now
the
you
same
know.
time as I'm dead.
So, if your sister would like to come back, she's more than welcome to.
No.
It's not my
She's
fault.
done.
I thought she was done, and then I hear this. What was that? I'm like, oh crap.
Okay.
That's all I need. All right, so
Does this fit Mike make us the red shirts?
you need to have it closer. Remember, eat the mic.
Okay.
I told you I have to make out with it.
Eat the
No
gumdrop.
tongue.
So, does this fit microphone make us the entourage, the red shirts?
Well, it's.
I would
it's,
say minions.
you are minions because it's orange. But however, minions do explode, float up into space, get eaten by sharks, and other crazy things. So,
And generally
well,
disappear.
and he does have a red shirt, so who knows?
Then let's call them Pikmin instead.
Yeah,
They can,
Yeah,
they
there
can
we
be
go.
my helpers.
You never know.
And if they die for a cause.
And someone's always after his lucky charms, so. It's all over your shirt, man. Alrighty. Wow.
Yeah.
All
Again,
right,
distracting. I need someone else to call in.
I'll
to keep
see.
talking about my book.
Really? We've been gone for a week. It's gone nuts.
All right, so let's go to the book. What is the for those of you who do the people who
What
didn't
is the
catch,
book about?
You didn't catch our first interview with you last year, which was an awesome
2 years
interview.
ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
Well,
It's been a while.
year and a half. Yeah.
A year and a half. All right.
We
What
actually-
is what is the Beholder series? What is Insight about?
Now, you know what's interesting. I'll give you a brief explanation, but I just want to give a disclaimer with it. It's really funny. I think the bane of my existence was trying to write the synopsis for Insight because it's such a complicated book. It's full of complications with politics and magic and good versus evil and what else, Travis? You hand it to Travis because he's my muse.
You got to pass the mic.
Had to
The,
steal
the
it from
mic
one of
leaves
these.
one hand and enters another.
I hold the conch now.
It'd be easier to write the Bible than to write this book.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oh, God. Anyway, no, but the basic synopsis of it is leading up to the book, the part where Flagoon dies and you don't hear about him.
Usually happens.
In the first stage of Apronesia, all of the Apronesians are basically assassinated by their own people. And those people who are supposed to be like the most loyal people in the kingdom are therefore banished, and they become the Raiders. E-R-S, not like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Different people. Then at the beginning of Insight, book 1, excuse me. Now it got me all messed up, Flagoon.
See, and this is why he died in the space before the first letter.
That's right.
So for those internet, once you start reading, just realize that before everything sad happened, I died for you.
Yes. For
Died
your
to make this book
entertainment.
For
happen.
your entertainment, Flagoon died for you.
No, at the beginning of the book, the Raiders are scouring Apronesia because they have found out a Beholder has come back to Apronesia. The Beholders are the magic users. They are like the elite protector team of Apronesia. But they haven't been around for 1,000 years, and this boy Lon finds out he is that rumored Beholder, that everyone is hunting him. And you would think that would be his biggest problem, but the biggest problem is that he actually has no idea how to control the magic, because it has been around for 1,000 years, so it starts to kill him.
Oh,
so
boy.
even more than everyone tracking him down is his own struggle with his own magic, because he Yeah. Many times, even almost kills his fiancée because it becomes such a problem for him. And that's just the beginning.
In the beginning. Blagoon was killed, and then this guy got powers, and it almost killed him.
I think he sucked them from your soul.
Yeah! Now, I actually have to have a soul to have been sucked
Oh,
out.
that's true. And it's not powerful enough.
True.
Unless it filled the void where your soul once was.
Ah!
There you go.
That's what it is.
See, over the course of this of tonight, I think Blagoon's death is actually just going to get more and more awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be a story in and of itself, and so you'll have to write like an extra prologue.
Either that, or I could just write the fanfic about Blagoon's mighty death.
So you have to read the book first.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway through, and then I got sidetracked by other
books.
The new one or
Well, no.
the old template?
The old
one.
Oh no.
No, I gotta buy the new one now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Long time ago.
long time ago.
In the lands distant, Blagoon rode a horse and got struck by lightning. The end.
But the horse survived.
Yeah, the horse is fine. Yeah.
But it wasn't one of the Blagoon exploded, but it wasn't one of those like regular explosions. It was one of those ringy explosions that has that fan that kind of like starts in the middle and then can kind of like rings out from the outside. Like in
So are you saying your body parts ringed out?
No, it's more just like shooting a rabbit point blank with a slug.
Yeah.
Oh. I would take that death gladly to my grave. Wait,
No, that's bad.
I
Wow.
did that once,
hey,
actually.
that's quick and painless right
Yeah.
there.
So
All
I
right.
didn't do it, but I was there when one of my friends did it. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
And it was actually, if you've seen the movie Tremors, it was
Oh, yeah.
pretty much just like that when they
Nice.
swallow the dynamite.
Yeah. And then,
We wish we
Really?
had umbrellas because it was raining
Oh.
down on us.
Oh,
I've got to see some after pictures of what happens to a suicide bomber's body.
Oh God.
let's not talk about that
They're
on
not
there.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's skip that one.
right.
There are junior high
Yeah,
students
there are
apparently
junior
listening.
high students out there.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, they were filled with candy.
No, let's not give them that idea.
Oh,
that is
They
bad.
were not a piñata.
So while we're talking,
Yes,
Travis
let's
Scott
introduce
Daniels.
the minions.
Yeah, Travis. He is the man in the middle.
The man in the red shirt.
6'5", 6'5".
Of course, we couldn't hear that because he has no mic in
yeah,
front of him.
somebody's fogering the mic.
Someone go back. Yeah, Travis. He's my main muse. He's the reason I finished this book, actually.
Okay, now I have to ask.
I'd stand behind him.
Did you have a
on the back of
bullwhip?
the head.
Was it a bullwhip? Come on.
Or was
No.
it a cat of nine tails?
I think the only thing he was missing was the pom-poms. You've never met a man with a better attitude to cheer you on.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, in payment for his awesomeness, I made him a fornicator who gets executed for
Not bad,
impregnating a girl before they get married.
And this was the character that you created just to kill
No,
at the end
no.
of the... Oh,
No,
this was
no.
a different...
Wow, I have to say, are you sure you want to be friends with him?
Wait until book 2, and you'll understand how awesome his character is.
All right.
And he knows.
We'll have to
I
wait
didn't
for
know
book
right
2.
At first, he dragged on the fact that I was just a fornicator
Okay.
for a long time.
All right.
So when you read the book and you run into Savart, who runs away with Gala, that's who we're talking about.
That's a horrible name. Savart? It almost sounds like
Travis
you're farting
backwards.
all the time.
Travis backwards. That's his gamer name, Raven. Raven.
Okay, that okay,
Get him,
I
Travis.
can see that.
Get him.
Okay, Savart. Okay, that works. But I'm thinking like, dude, that's kind of like rhymes with fart.
it sounds old-timey and...
It does. No, it does. Now that you put it in that perspective. All right. That is actually a pretty cool name, using it backwards. Yeah. All right.
I love that.
Yes. It's like Snosterblock.
I'm still over here
Yes.
thinking of a bash on Revan.
That's
I'll
okay.
I'll get him. All
right. Snosterblock. Works
So-
every time.
So that's Travis.
Okay.
Next to him on his right is Scott Tomlin.
Hola.
Scott is one of, I think, 5 people, along with Travis, who know the entire Beholder series from book 1 to book 4. They know how it all ends.
So if he really wants to spoil this...
I would kill him.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, he's already got the spoilers out.
It would be death by paper cut.
Oh, and speaking of the end of last episodes of Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
No.
so the question is here.
Speaking of death by paper
The
cut.
question is here, how much sushi will it take for you to blab?
sushi. How'd you know my weakness?
Yes, exactly.
Sushi is everyone's weakness.
That depends on where you get your sushi.
Even if you don't like sushi, it's everyone's weakness. It could be, how much sushi do you want, or how much sushi do you want me to keep away from you?
Yes.
Now just
Exactly.
stay with me, Scott. If it's out of the water, throw it back. So anyway,
That wouldn't be very tasty if it was still in the water.
no, throw it back. That's where it belongs.
All right.
So then, why know that much of someone else's story before it's even around? Did you help him come up with some of the more intricate stuff later on?
Well, actually, I was pretty lucky. He got me involved pretty early on.
There you go.
He invited us up with Travis, and I heard a lot about the story, so I got interested and got deeper involved into it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
And the only reason Travis is my main muse is because he sat in the same cubicle with me for the year I was writing Insight. So I apologize to the people next to me. Actually, I don't really apologize because we weren't sitting by people I like too much.
Now, where was
And
the
I know that
cubicle
person's not
located?
listening, which is what I'm saying. Ward Engineering.
Oh,
We
so
work in
so
an
it-
engineering firm.
You worked.
So
on
as
that
we
side.
worked and wrote right-of-way acquisition documents, we talked about the holders.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
You
is
gotta
this
do
a public
something to make it more
library or
exciting.
All right.
So yeah,
We just really hope we wrote everything right, 'cause we don't know how much beholders got into those acquisitions.
Nice. Yeah, you
So
may
if
have
anyone
some
thinks
liability
they
issues.
acquired Apponesia, I'm sorry you didn't.
Yeah. All right. So
I
who's
didn't sign off.
who's the last man here?
The third man.
The one that was hogging the mic.
Yeah, and he has it again. I'm sure
Yeah.
he won't let go. Daniel, gamer name Vedrit. I don't know where that came from. What?
Long story short, my brothers all had cool names, and I wanted to have a cool name too, so I came up with Vedrit just out of the air.
Out of the air, mystically. Pluck the name out.
Vedrit, from the ethers within.
That's actually a pretty sweet name.
It is.
Yeah. So is he the villain?
No.
Because that's like a villain name.
Actually, he's not in my book yet.
Oh,
No,
not yet.
No, I have a.
But if you're
stew.
lucky, you get more than the space before the first character.
He actually dies shortly before Flagoon does.
Scott Travis, you still need to come up with a way to kill Flagoon. That'll be our signing off statement.
Yeah, there we go.
You're gonna get killed before the end of the show?
Awesome!
Sweet. Better. Daniel.
I'll have to tell my wife I love her.
So there will not be any dirty pickup line at the end of the show because Lagoon will be dead.
Oh, I gotta find. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta find a good one.
That's gonna be his last.
Yes.
Anyway, Daniel's a friend from the previous neighborhood from West Valley. Likes to game, and I like to game, and he actually
Lots of camping too.
Yeah, a lot of campouts. Learned some interesting things about me on campus. We'll keep that to ourselves. My wife said no talking about poo, Daniel.
It's a great game. They have it here at Epic Puzzles and Games.
I requoted her verbatim.
Yes.
No talking about poo.
I will take your wife
Why not?
word
Monkeys
for it.
fling it, and it's really cool when they do.
No. So yeah,
Yes.
that's where Daniel came from, and Daniel himself is a new writer of sorts as well. He's testing his creative talent. He even has his own ebook out.
Cool.
Which my brothers butchered.
Nice. Love Brothers. So, what type of gaming? Since you brought it up, what type of gaming were you guys doing? Was it video games? Was it tabletop?
Oh yeah.
Computer
Battle,
gaming.
Yeah, Battle for Middle Earth.
Okay.
Has to be Lord of the Rings centered.
Okay.
On a PC. On a PC.
All right.
But yeah, not much gaming lately. Now that, 4 boys and a teacher of junior high, right?
You can do it.
Yeah, sleep for the week.
Yeah.
You sleep on your dad.
Yeah. I just haven't played Skyrim in 2 months. Yeah, I'll get to it next week.
I finally got my enchanting up to 100.
Yeah,
And,
doesn't do anything for you.
Actually, it does. You can put two enchantments on a thing. They just don't explain to you how to put 2 enchantments.
Well, of course not. You have to buy their book. That big Bible thing.
It's 6 pounds.
I know.
The
It's huge.
hardback cover is 6 pounds. Comes with over 1,100 pages, over 400,000 words. You have it?
Oh, so do I. You just buy it to buy it. 'Cause it's awesome.
Yeah, because
Put it on a shelf.
I didn't.
It's this beautifully hardbound covered book, and it's like thicker than a phone book. So like you put it up in your study, and you kind of have it masked so it doesn't say Skyrim on it. And it just makes you look like you're well read. You're like, oh wow, he read that book. Wow.
Are you ashamed of Skyrim?
No,
no. I consider more of a coffee table book.
Skyrim is kind of an obvious game, though, and most people know about Skyrim. So if you have it, so it doesn't look like it says Skyrim on there, they think that it's like War and Peace or something.
Okay. You've got to be careful about what kind of coffee table you put it on, because if you got the glass one right there,
it may break.
Right through it.
Yes.
That's a book you could honestly use to kill zombies with.
But why would you want to?
Just hold on to it. You may need it.
Need another caller. Need another caller.
Yes, we do. We need another caller because we're running into.
If you're fighting zombies at that point, I don't think you're going to be worrying about.
So let's do this. We'll take a little break talking.
Taking another
Taryn.
break?
No, not an actual break.
Oh,
but
okay.
Break from talking about Taryn stuff. We'll jump into some geek news. You guys can jump in and talk about it too, because we got to get to that.
That's right. It is top of the hour.
Yeah.
That it is.
So I'll start this off because I do have a few articles, and we can talk about this.
First one, yours. Go.
So Matt Smith, it's official. Next Christmas, he's gone. We have a new doctor.
I'm not disappointed. I wasn't a big fan of Matt Smith.
Well, yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, I liked him. I like Matt Smith, but I'm a David Tennant doctor fan. And we got a phone call. So, all right. But yes, he is leaving as of the Christmas special. So I'm excited for next year because we get to see the 10th Doctor and Matt Smith running around. So,
all right.
Let's take this call.
When we come back, we'll have more geek news.
Okay, taking the call, and Joe.
This is Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Where
are you calling from, Alan?
I'm calling from West Jordan.
All right.
Utah.
You had a sudden. So apparently you know who Alan is.
This would be my father.
Your father?
Oh wow, another family member.
Surprise!
I am his father.
Yeah. He's also looking for extra credit.
Yes.
Now you should also. I'll just warn all three of you up front. He
Yes.
has a double master's in psychology.
Sweet. So in other words, he's already known that some of us are crazy. One's an egomaniac. And
crazy.
And crazy. So, yeah, okay, we'll go there. Yes.
I would say, as a precursor, my dad is easily my biggest fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He is actually the only person who has read all of book 2 so far.
Wow.
Ooh.
Lucky.
So how's it end?
Hey, I have a question. So
Yes,
I'm
go ahead.
wondering who all these people are that Taryn's talking to. I just heard that I could get a hold of him by calling this number because I need to tell him it's his turn on Scrabble. I've been waiting since 1:30 this afternoon, and I'm getting impatient.
Yeah. That is awesome.
I don't know. I burned out my 4G connection downloading apps. Hold on.
Hey, I'm waiting for an answer, Taryn.
I spent 6 hours mowing my 2-foot-long lawn this morning. I have a sunburn on the back of my neck.
That doesn't answer why you haven't done your Scrabble move.
Now. I am.
You know, you gotta love parents for embarrassing you at the most inopportune moments.
If you could embarrass me, but I don't really do that.
So our first phone call is asking for a free book for her birthday.
Yes.
Second one, she was asking about getting
dinner.
And now we've got a scrap. This is awesome.
Okay.
Well,
So
let me tell you what the situation is. The score was 364 to 162, me in favor. And all of a sudden, I think he decided he'd been beat, and so he just quit trying.
And I'm glad he gave me that
And this is
introduction.
from an author of a book.
I'm about to share my dad's vocabulary versus mine. Okay, so his best word here. Let me look. Well, no, I think that one was mine. Sometimes I just throw words onto the Scrabble board, hoping that they're actually
What you
words.
do, Taryn, is you go to dictionary, and then you click on place, and then it'll tell you.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now because I want you to see his best word versus my worst word.
Well, the sad thing is he's winning you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, his best word here, it looks like, is hoise. Hoise.
All right.
It's called hoist. It's called
That's what I
hoist.
said. That's what I said.
Oh.
And my worst word was two. T-O.
All right. Wow.
Was my last word a lie?
A lay.
A lay. Oh, okay.
It's
Can't
a
even remember
lay,
what
Dad,
word
not a lie. It's a lay.
Well, wait. Isn't a lie the character in the book that's Kalen's friend in Itoria?
Ailey.
Oh, Ailey. Okay, I better look at the pronunciation. Gaze
That's
at
how I'll
here.
be able to. That's how I'll be able to tell the hardcore fans of Insight versus all the casual readers is how they pronounce my characters' names. There is a pronunciation guide in the back of the book.
I was about to ask, is that still in the back of the book?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hey, can I ask one last question because I got to take off? Okay, so are they going to have this like on an iPod so I can listen it to later?
Yes.
Because I got to go to a senior family home evening group right now.
No problem. It's just to let all of our listeners know, as soon as the show is over, it automatically gets published to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Talk.
I haven't figured out a way to get it on Google, but I figured out a way to get it on a Windows phone.
Yeah, but you can definitely download it. It's a free download, and you can get it uploaded onto your
Just look
iPod.
up Dungeon Crawlers Radio.
Okay, I'll be listening right after home evening then.
All right. Thanks.
All right, hey, thanks for taking my call.
Problem. Have a good one. So we have another call.
We have another
Wow. So
they don't want to hear
laundry.
So here we go.
Take that.
All right, Dungeon Crawlers Radio. Who's calling in?
This would be Karen's actual biggest fan.
My mom.
Your mom. Wow.
So what are you picking up laundry?
Yeah.
I'm having issues because I am the biggest fan and biggest cheerleader for him. So.
Oh, well, you got competition now.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You and Mom,
you
and Dad are going to have to settle this out. Okay, let me.
We'll have to duke it out.
My mom, obviously, there's nothing I can do wrong. Which
Okay.
is fantastic if I'm looking for a boost, but it doesn't help improve my writing.
Okay.
My dad, on the flip side, it's sometimes hard to get him to give me a compliment. So, he helps with the critiquing, she helps me with the cheerleading.
Nice. So since you want them to battle this out, I say squirt guns, water balloons, and what else should we throw in here?
Hard-boiled eggs.
Fluffy bunnies. Skunks. Skunk tossing into a giant skull. There we go.
There you go, Mom.
Such a
Call it modified bocce ball.
Maybe we could do it at the book signing next Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Outside.
See,
You might
you
be
can do the biggest cheer, and
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm proud of you, Taryn.
Thanks.
It's an awesome book.
Thank you for your proudness, Mom.
All right.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
calling in.
Okay.
So, any other family members you have out there? Because I think, we've heard from two sisters. We've heard from your dad and your mom.
There is one more, but if he calls in, you guys might have to be a little creeped out because he's not alive.
Well, we haven't heard from Crystal yet.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that would be awesome. So, Taryn's other family member
Lonnie.
from the great beyond can call in. Sweet.
Lonnie.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
Because one of the owners here is a paranormal investigator, so that would be awesome. Hey, maybe we can get some weird audio during the playback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it backwards.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That has to be.
I'm Taryn's family member. No. I'm brother, sister, I'm guessing?
Brother.
Okay.
Brother.
Not to make light of it that
But
but
if they're going to call in, they got about 20 minutes before we got to start.
Yes. Okay. So
shop here.
let's go back. Okay. So really quickly, there will be a Easter egg in the Man of Steel. So.
Oh boy, Easter eggs in movies now. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That's new.
So basically, there will be a Wayne Enterprise satellite that Zod destroys. So kind of a tie-in
to the Justice League movie coming out.
Well, so far, none of the DC movies have had a tie-in to each other. So now there's a possible tie-in so that there could be the Justice League and so forth.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
For those of you that love Amy Pond, Karen is it Gillen?
Gillen.
Yeah, Gillen has been cast to be in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, yeah. Yep. So, those of you that love Ginger Pond, you can find her there.
Yay!
Yes.
Look at what you got.
So, anybody remember a 1982 Atari flop known as E.T.?
Oh,
Yay! And does anybody remember its horrid, untimely fate?
Yeah.
It got buried in the middle of it. It got buried in a dump in a dump in California.
Yep.
And covered in freaking and encased in cement. Well, a Canadian what are those things? A documentary team has got the rights to try to find the dump location, which is no longer mapped, and unearth the atrocious game that it is. So
we're going to find a whole bunch of Atari 23 or 2600 cartridges.
Yeah, and apparently, like, they're not going to be able to bring out like a fully like, you know, an untouched one that's just.
Sorry to interrupt you. We got another call.
We got another call.
Look forward to a.
Look forward to a documentary of them hopefully finding some broken up Atari 64 cartridges.
I'm sorry. Why would you want to make this show? I mean, seriously.
Why would you not
It's like
want to make this show?
they should have Geraldo, you know, hosting this. We've almost uncovered the E.T. Atari game. It could be right here. You know, like he did with it. You know that what's his name? Al Capone's car.
Al Capone's
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's all those
If
things.
you think about it, like, the E.T. game was one of the first, like, horrible games that almost destroyed console gaming in a whole because so many people did not like it. A lot of people took the game back and got their money back.
Like I did with Halo.
So Atari actually, you know, basically destroyed all the copies that they had left because it was such a bad game.
Well, obviously they didn't destroy it because apparently we're going to look for it.
Well,
because if it was destroyed, there'd be no evidence at all.
Why wouldn't
there are no working? There aren't any. There aren't. They all the ones that they buried have all been, you know, smashed up and destroyed, smashed up and broken to bits.
Doesn't mean you can't put it together.
It's
shredded paper. You got the info. Tape it. It takes a lot of time.
But still, would you
A
want
lot
to
of
play
tape,
it?
a little tape, a lot of patience.
You want to know what? I bet you someone would. Just to see how atrocious it is. All right. Oh, that phone call went away. We took too long.
How long were they on hold?
Well, not very long. So if you just called in, please call back. We'd like to talk to you. We're not that scary. Unless you're one of the people that are looking for the E.T. game. Hey, there it is. So we're calling. Okay, ready? And go.
All right, Dungeon Crawler
Hello,
Radio.
Karen.
Hello, Taryn? Is this Taryn?
Wow.
Taryn, you're talking to
Hey,
yourself?
Taryn, this is Mike. Hey, I just want to congratulate you on your book.
Brother-in-law.
Hey, look at that.
I'm the one that doesn't show up to the third book.
Oh, you don't show up till the third book.
Yeah.
So basically, either you're really awesome and he doesn't want to kill you early, or you're just not that important. Which is it?
I'm not that important.
He is really,
Oh.
really important.
And his other question is, when are you coming over for Yahtzee?
Yes.
Mike
Yahtzee.
doesn't participate in Yahtzee.
How, really?
He participates in
They've got Doctor Who Yahtzee, and the TARDIS is the shaker. Come on.
All right, maybe I'll play that one.
There you go. All right.
Mike.
Any other thing? Anything else you want to say?
Nope. Just want to congratulate you, Taryn.
Thanks.
All right.
Congratulations.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in, Mike.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
So, you're popular.
Wow.
I have to say, we've had more phone calls with you than we've had in a while. So look at that.
And one of them is actually not family member.
Yes.
I know, right?
Actually, there were two.
Yeah,
Oh,
there are
yes,
two. Yes.
Two.
Yeah.
Well, in-law, I still consider family.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like, Mike's family.
Yeah. Okay. But
Back to news.
let's go back to news real
all
quick.
right.
Hurry.
Joe, what do you got?
Let's see here. Right now they are, let's see here. It was just announced about a week and a half ago that Sam Mendes is going to be coming back for the next two.
Yes,
James Bond
which is
films,
all over our
which is
Facebook page.
Going to be all over that noise. So right now, I believe it's United Artists. They're probing Penelope Cruz to play the next Bond girl. Since I guess technically, Moneypenny's now no longer not a in that sense. So they need someone to fill in that role. So
Okay.
there you go.
Boo.
And you
She's a
don't
horrible choice.
You don't want Penelope Cruz?
No.
Really?
Yes.
She's gorgeous.
Yes,
And
but
she's
she
actually-
has that annoying nasally voice that just drives me nuts.
You are dead to me, Reverend.
That's okay.
You are dead. She has a sexy voice.
No. But then again, you like the Latinos.
Yes.
So are you
Yeah.
gonna be? So are you gonna?
What?
Are you gonna be like complaining now that like they got Optimus Prime's paint job wrong or something?
No, I'm okay with that. That looks a lot closer to the old, squared truck.
What I'm just wondering though is just like it's like the voice is what does it for you. Then is that?
Yeah.
It's like
It drives me nuts.
A Bond girl has to be a complete package.
It does. Have you not seen Bond girls in the past? They have to be a complete package.
to qualify as Bond girls. So
Yes.
Are you kidding? One of them used to be a guy.
Which one?
I can't remember, but I remember one of them used to be actually had a sex change.
Well, okay. Well, that was probably before I watched James Bond.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And it was probably during the Timothy Dalton or the Roger Moore years.
So don't diss Roger Moore's Bond. He was an awesome Bond. Oh,
don't even remind me.
Hey, we got another phone call.
We're going to be having a fight at the end of
And go. Hello?
So it sounds like Chewbacca's calling. Hello?
Yes. And they hung up. That's all they said and hung up.
All right.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, do you have any Wookiees in your family?
I think that might have been Mike calling back again.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So anyways,
in other
moving on.
words,
Moving forward.
Sister who's actually married to Mike, he just said that your husband's a Wookiee. Commence the family argument.
He has no shame.
That's okay.
He's
I'm
very
here
here
for my
that-
amusement.
Okay, go on.
So, all right. See, next story here. See, what is that?
Gotta hurry.
The Writers Guild of America has just released the top 101 best written television shows ever.
All right.
We're only doing 3.
Come on, do all 100.
Top 3.
As fast as you can.
Top
Go.
10, the top 10 in order.
No, 3. What's 3? We got 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're running out of
The
time.
Sopranos, Seinfeld, Twilight Zone Original, All in the Family, MASH, Mary Tyler Moore, Mad Men, Cheers, The Wire, and The West Wing. Top 10.
West Wing is number 1.
Number 10.
Okay.
The West Wing is
All right.
The Sopranos is number 1.
Yeah.
Also,
No.
also making the list, some British shows, Faulty Towers, Monty Python's Flying Circus, and Absolutely Fabulous. Game of Thrones comes in at number 4. Homeland comes in at number 48. Breaking Bad and 30 Rock.
Excuse me. I'd like to return this parrot. It's faulty.
It's dead.
No, it's not.
And may I just say, MASH makes me car sick. Because all I have memories of that is watching it at home when I'm sick from school and my mom has it on all day long.
Doesn't the original Star Trek do the same thing with the shaky camera syndrome? Yeah. No, it wasn't the set. It was the camera, and they just faked it. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Let's get back to this because we are running out of time fast because time is flying.
That it is.
So,
Mojang just released their trailer for their next upcoming game. Those of you know remember Mojang's created the cult classic Minecraft. Their next one, it looks like it's going to be a card battle game / dungeon / castle defender / RTS called Scrolls. Linked in with that is Notch got one of the coolest invitations to E3 by Sony in the guise of a golden PlayStation 1.
A golden
PlayStation 1.
Cast in gold?
It looks like it was like just painted gold, but it's a PlayStation 1 and it's gold.
With a crayon.
Nice.
I don't think there's much of those.
Alrighty.
No problem with Marvel with that name?
No.
Okay.
No. Give it a few weeks.
Yeah. They don't know yet.
Yeah.
Word will get around.
Either that or they bought them. You know, who knows? Disney could have bought them. So.
There you go.
All right, so back to the book. Back to the story. Back to everything. What? You're just throwing paper.
I'm throwing away the news articles I've done.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who does that remind you of?
What?
Can't remember his name. Pre-Letterman, What's his name?
Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson. There you go.
Seriously? Pre-Letterman?
That would be pre-Leno,
Just show us my
actually.
age. Sorry.
Well, that'd be pre-Leno's first incarnation.
There you go.
Yeah. And hey, I would gladly take that mantle.
Well, no,
of being...
you don't get to.
Oh.
Yeah, David Letterman actually sat in several times for Johnny Carson.
True.
Before Leno showed
Yeah.
up. So, sorry. Yeah.
Don't we go till 8 anymore?
We do go till 8.
Okay.
But we just got lots of stuff to cover. We still want to cover that. Plus, we have some emails for Gamer Forge, which you can jump in and talk about.
Which
too.
I actually got to do a delivery to Johnny Carson. He's a really nice guy. Or he was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And may I just say, I got
Yes.
a text from my brother-in-law, Mike.
Yes.
He said, sorry if that wasn't funny. It was a dare.
No, it's fine.
A Chewie dare.
It's okay.
If someone dares you to make the voice of Chewbacca on a live radio show, you do it.
Hey, all I can say is it wasn't Battletoads. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah. That is actually
What do you have
actually
against Battletoads?
acceptable.
Because someone came on the show and said,
Listen to our archives.
have you or something about Battletoads, and then they dropped the N-bomb.
Yeah, listen to our
Yeah. So we were like
Oh,
hitting,
boo.
just as we heard, we're like hitting the hang up button. Yeah. So, yeah. So Wookiee calls, hey, we'll deal with that.
There you
someone
go,
calling
yeah,
up saying,
Wookiee calls.
it's a Mario. I can deal with that.
Alrighty. So anyways, you were about to ask about the book. Yes.
Yeah, so as far as the book, what is the best pitch you can say why people should come pick this up Saturday?
Because it's awesome. No.
That's obvious.
Well, all right.
Because
all right.
if you don't, no. Just
No.
Here's my question. So do you have a main antagonist to the story?
That's the what's the word? The Marvel. I don't want to say Marvel because that takes a different connotation on the show. That's one of the plays of Insight because you don't know who the good and bad guy is.
All right. So
nice.
So tell me, how many axe-wielding Matthew McConaughey's would it take to take out this
the hero,
the main antagonist?
Who would you say the main antagonist? Brader? There's one guy that's like one of those people you love to hate that just keeps showing up like the plague.
Nice.
All
He
right.
even gets his arm cut off and he still shows up later.
Okay.
Brader.
Still sounds like a couple of axe-wielding Matthew McConaughey's could take him out. No? No? Maybe more?
I don't know.
You would think one.
Well, no. The correct question is pre-loss of arm or after loss of arm.
Well, I guess you do have a point about Matt McConaughey because he does kill dragons.
Yeah.
No, he gets
he
gets eaten by dragons.
Oh, that's right. He didn't kill him, did he?
Yeah,
that was Christian Bell.
He was just axe-wielding.
Well, no, there was the one scene where Christian Bell rides a horse off and then he fires a big harpoon into a dragon, but...
Yeah. So he did kill a dragon.
But
yes.
he's not wielding an axe in that
Yes.
scene.
So he's not axe-wielding Matthew McConaughey.
And he was the sole survivor to the trailblaze of the...
As far as we know.
We're speaking of Reign of Fire.
Are we?
Yes.
Are we hoping that there's a Ring of Fire 2? Because if so, I'm gonna have to leave.
Okay, I have to say,
Interestingly enough, Reign of Fire?
someone is calling in, and according to the name, says Garanadib. So we're gonna answer it.
Hello.
All right, Dungeon Crawlers Radio. Who's calling in?
Hey, it's Garandib.
All right, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Guam.
Hey, I've got a friend in Guam.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you want to ask for Taryn?
Do you like dragons? Because I'm gonna be.
We lost the connection.
Oh, we lost you.
No.
Sorry about that.
Not on purpose, we promise.
No, the connection. It was there, and then it just dropped. So, sorry. Weird. Crazy.
He was also calling from the other side of the world, so.
Yeah, so who knows. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways.
I
we'll
can
just keep
answer
going.
the question.
You can call back.
Dragons
Yeah.
are pretty cool. We were just talking about
Yeah,
it.
dragons are cool. So what about Reign of Fire?
Oh, I was going to say Travis's buddy designed the CGI dragon for Reign of Fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hated it. Sorry. Dragons actually
He never got his
have
head off right.
have arms and legs, and their wings. That's a wyvern. Come on. Seriously, it's not a dragon.
Okay. We only got 5 more minutes to
Yes.
keep taking calls, so all right. Who is
I don't know who this is. So Fabian Mansilla. That's just weird that those are coming up with names now. They've always been numbers.
That is really weird.
So, should we take it?
Well, we only got 5
Have
minutes.
your finger on the
We
mute
got
button.
One more. Time for one more.
Okay, one more. Go.
Hey, I heard you like dragons. I'm gonna be dragging these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it was.
Hello.
Luckily, I stopped that.
I thought that. Good job.
Yes.
This is. We need to rename the show to Phone Call.
Yes.
Because,
Phone Call starring Taryn James and the Dungeon Crawlers radio crew.
oh my God. And
No.
Karen's entourage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I heard that dragon and I'm like, oh crap.
No.
Yeah. So, luckily we caught that.
Good call.
Tell you,
Good call.
Katie Pierce.
All right, so it's
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we are actually
Anyway.
about time for
Yeah, so
for some yeah.
where can they find your book?
Anywhere that sells books.
Anywhere.
Yeah. If you go to my website, TarynJames.com, right on the main page, it has links at the bottom where you can get it through Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Amazon, even though it was just released on Saturday, it just sold out on its stock, so it's revamping right
Nice.
now. So
All right.
I expect a day or two, but sounds like it's taking off pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ebook and hard copies, trade paperback or hardcovers. You can have it shipped to your house, or you can go directly into a store and request it.
Nice.
There you go.
No Audible yet, though.
No Audible yet. Those are only sold by the people with the big monies. So,
But
I'm
soon,
guessing
one
2.5
day.
weeks, we should have all the money we need. So,
Cool.
you keep people buying.
So if you had your say, then who would be doing the audio for your audiobook?
Not me. I have the most
Morgan
annoying voice in the whole
Freeman.
world.
Yeah.
Robin
Okay.
Williams. No.
Right.
No.
No, because
Second
that-
annoying.
because
No, but if you, for the thousands of people that got your book the first time around, what makes it different?
now that is a really good question.
That is a good question. Yeah, and I guess we should explain that this was self-published for a couple of months, and then was doing so well that a publisher tracked me down, kind of having a Christopher Paolini story, I should say. And hopefully it keeps going that way, right?
No. Because hopefully you have a decent movie
And
that
hopefully
doesn't
my
butcher
writing
your
is better.
Yeah, that doesn't butcher your story. Well, I mean that's awesome that they found it and they're like, hey, this is awesome.
So to answer Travis's question, real quick, because I know you want to move on, I would say the biggest difference is it doesn't drag. It has a lot more tension, and all of the unprofessionally edited stuff that some people might not have liked has been taken out. So the original novel is 135,000 words. This one came to about 130,000 words, so that's after a lot of chopping and a lot of new scenes. I would say
Okay.
the biggest change is, for those that know the story, where Lon went to the exile, it fills in a huge 3-month gap right there with all kinds of cool stories.
Oh.
So there you
Nice.
go.
And it's shorter, so.
Ooh, 5,000 words.
Yeah,
Hey.
you can't go reading high fantasy if you want a short, quick read.
True.
But it does read fast, and I would say it's all age appropriate as far
Nice.
as content.
Well, I would hope so, considering you probably want your kids that you teach reading it. So
Sure.
yeah. So, all right. Well, you guys have any other questions or?
Other than your signing on the 8th, where are there going to be other places you're going to be making any sort of appearances, conventions, what have you?
I am doing a bunch of signings, Barnes & Noble. I'm trying to get into Utah's Comic-Con. My publicist is working on that. Hopefully that pans out.
I'm sure I could help out there.
Do it.
Okay. I know some people that know some. No, I know some people with directly to it that I'm talking with. So maybe, yeah, I'll help out.
So, but that's a good question, Lagoon, because if they can't make it on Saturday, there are going to be a bunch of other events I'll be signing at. All they have to do is, again, go to my website, TarynJames.com, click on the events tab up at the top. It'll take them directly to my calendar where they can see where I'm appearing and when, so they can stalk me and,
Because Taryn likes stalkers.
Yeah, I do love Stalker. For everyone that's read the story, especially when it's Night Stalker. Ooh.
All right.
Camping story right there.
What's that?
That was a camping story right there.
Yes, it was.
That was also an old TV show.
Was it?
Yep.
Night
yep.
Stalker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really good one.
This Night Stalker's even better.
Okay. Very nice. So, what we'll do some Gamer Forge. We'll
All
jump into
right.
that early. We'll wrap things up with Taryn, and then if you can stick around, we'll also throw you in our What You Missed video.
Sure.
And
you can check it out on
this
YouTube.
one, we won't completely just push you to the side. We'll give you the spotlight.
Yeah, because I was making Revan feel bad that he made me feel bad because their last promo said, "So author Taryn James on the what is today, the 3rd,
Yeah.
and then this on this one, but the big event."
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me.
Well, sorry, I was extremely tired. Our audio was messed up. Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah.
And we were doing it outside in the rain.
Yep. My wife was filming.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
I had something in my eye.
yes.
The funny thing is, it ends off and it looks like I'm giving live long and prosper.
However, not very many people get to be on the video. So hey,
Yeah.
That's why
there you go.
I don't begrudge it.
That's a pleasure that only I think
Dan
Wells has been in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dan Wells and Jet Siege.
Yes.
Yes.
But Jet didn't say much.
He didn't really.
No.
Well, I'm happy to be famous in the making.
There you go. Okay.
Did you gain some internet fame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of
Even
you
out
guys?
of Guam.
Yeah. You were in Guam.
I think he got scared because he was about to say something like, "I know somebody in Guam," and that's not that big of an island.
No.
So I could probably call up my buddy and be like, "Oh, hey, you know this guy? Oh yeah, I know him. Kick his ass."
Beep. Oh dang, that was too late.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with live. I don't have a censor button. Yeah, I need to hook one up.
You only need to edit it if I say whole afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do any of you guys game?
All of us.
Like tabletop gaming, not computer
These
games.
two are the big ones.
Big ones. All right. So you guys can jump in on any of these. So basically, what the Gamer Forge is, I'll kind of re-explain it. So we get emails from some of our listeners. They have an issue where they're stuck or something like that, or they want advice, and that's what we give. So, and it's just advice. They can choose to go with it or not. Most of them do. We kind of like that.
I should warn you, Travis did own his own gaming store, so he's in on this.
Okay, so one thing, you shouldn't be wearing a red shirt. You need an upgrade.
Unless this is next generation, and then you're safe.
Yes. If it's next gen, you're totally in. Okay, so let's jump in on this. And at any time, you can jump in, give your advice, say anything. And sometimes this is related to story creation, character stuff. So go ahead. So this is from Micah Johnson.
Hi, Micah.
The book itself isn't terribly specific about this. I can't seem to find any examples of a general spell with a specific level for reference. Do I only use the base of the spell when calculating effect, or do I add in modifiers like target, duration, range, and requisites when calculating effect? I'm really confused with this question because what is he referring to?
You didn't read this in advance, Revan?
That's it. That's the entire email.
What game?
So, okay, he's worrying about, like, a level of the spell.
That's what I'm guessing.
And what sort of bonuses you have to
book?
add to it.
Yeah, I don't know. What book is he referring to?
Of a general spell with a specific level for reference. Do I only use the base of the spell when calculating effect, or do I add in modifiers like target, duration, range?
I read it exactly like it says.
Yeah.
Well, I have a
He's
solution.
trying to put in
Okay.
on something else.
Open up a bag of gummy bears, and you'll be just fine.
Okay. I'm going to say we're skipping this question.
Okay,
Micah?
here's my suggestion.
Or cheese balls.
Roll the dice that has the 20 numbers on
Cheetos.
it, and roll high.
Yes.
That's
I
what
said
that's
cheese
what
balls.
Paul Janus said.
So,
in our game.
cheese balls or
And that
Cheetos,
seems to
they're
be the
good.
best tactic is just
What about cinnamon?
roll high.
You know, I mean,
No.
I'm going to say, you know what? We put right on our page with the Game Reports last week. If we have to spend our time deciphering what your question is,
We're not going to answer.
Yeah.
So I'm just going
We'll
to
just go
say, I'm going to say,
Jet
Micah,
so please write it, and we'll go Jet
email it to us again with,
Scenario, not actually scenarios,
Well,
but just
yeah, what spell, give us more
What the next
information,
one
because
is.
right now,
You need
it's too much. It's too much to try to figure this out. So let's jump to the next one. James Olson writes in.
Hi,
And-
James.
Wow.
Hi.
Okay,
wait,
we went
different
from
James.
the opposite of very little to a lot. Okay, so greetings, DCR. I was recently told about your show from a few friends that saw you at Conduit sitting with Paul Jeunesse, so I thought I'd give your show a listen to.
Well, thank you.
I really enjoy your Game Report segment and thought I would write in. So here's what I'm facing in my game, and maybe you can give me some ideas or insight. I haven't figured out myself. Hey, look, insight. Yay. No.
No, that's how I actually gave my homework assignment for the summer. Everyone needs to gain some insight.
Nice.
By the book.
So, I get it.
That's the whole reason I named it that.
Nice. So, this is what he writes in. I'm running a game in a world that is inherently evil. Nothing good comes from the land, and the elves and humans have almost been wiped out to extinction. Magic is something that is insanely out of control and yet unwieldy. Most creatures are magical due to some long ago magical battle that destroyed the magical weave and imbued all creatures of the land with magical properties or abilities. So basically, you could walk up to a fire-breathing chipmunk or a squirrel that can levitate boulders and fling them at you.
Awesome!
Nothing is sweet and innocent, and everything is evil. Yes, the game does have evil fire-breathing chipmunks.
Yeah!
That's awesome.
So the group is...
Write up this world and send it to me. I want to play in here.
Raced off your toe hairs.
So the group in my game is the last of the human and elven resistance. They have recently been set upon by the dwarven army of Gorgash the Bloody Anvil. Yes, my dwarves are evil as evil since they were conquered a few millennia back. 5 individuals have been chosen to seek out an ancient artifact that will save their land of its corruption and turn the tides of this never-ending war. But to get the items, these individuals will have to traverse the lands in hiding and have to act as the others do. Not all the elves and humans have remained good, for the dark elves roam the land, and many of the surface elves have fallen to the temptations like the humans have. These surface elves have turned from shades of silver and gold to dull cornflower yellow or brown. My group is stuck in the city of Felista, where the second part of the artifact is hidden. The problem is they got into a skirmish at a local tavern. Their wizard was knocked out, and thus removing the glamour spell that was on the elf that was allowing others not to see his silver-colored hair, but that of a weathered-skinned brown-haired elf. Now, this caused a huge spiral of events, which the group now finds themselves trapped and imprisoned in the local lord's dungeon, which is in the highest tower of his castle. Not only that, they are guarded by 2 owlbears day and night. I want to help them escape to continue on with the story, but I'm not sure how to help them escape or if I should. There we go.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears bouncing here and everywhere.
So what's the question?
I think the question is, how does he help them escape or move the story along, or should he?
It really depends on how far into the campaign his character has gotten.
It sounds like they're on the second part of the artifact, so I'm assuming there's several parts that need to come together.
He is the dungeon master, right?
Yes.
So what's the question?
Yeah,
that is the question. Well, it seems like he's stuck. You know, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. I'm assuming he doesn't want to give a handout.
Yeah, he has a story he wants to have the characters go through, but he doesn't want to just give it to them. He wants to actually let them earn it themselves.
Yeah.
My opinion, if you want to continue the story forward, if you want these characters to succeed, help them out but a little bit, and not in an obvious way of, the good God comes down and saves you. Have it in the form of a hapless NPC or some other thing that could happen to help these guys get out, but not just giving it to them.
Not a blatant handout.
Make them earn their success.
Hang a copy of the dungeon key on the wall, and give them a block of wood and a knife. They have to whittle out their own key out of it.
Or what you can do is you give one of them a gun and the other one ammo.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That would solve all their problems.
That would solve their problems. And also figure out who the stronger warrior is.
Who wants a more?
I think it also depends on what their group is comprised of.
Yeah.
If they don't have a thief, then
Well, obviously they have a wizard.
They have a wizard.
Unconscious.
But he fell unconscious. So my question
is,
is,
have a cleric?
Well, it doesn't say.
And or do they have healing? You could have a cleric come in and heal everybody back up to something survivable, and then he gets killed off.
Well, they obviously have a wizard, and even though he's knocked out, he probably still has some spells memorized. Again, who knows? Maybe this is 4th edition, and then you don't have any memorization. But
Make someone sacrifice something.
yeah, I mean, maybe something has to be sacrificed. Maybe there are. I wouldn't say they're completely in a rut. There is. I mean, there's obviously a door.
Yeah.
And there's guards.
Yes.
Granted, they probably don't have any weapons to fight off owlbears, and why would you want to attempt to?
That would be awesome.
Without weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine what the
Now, what I didn't get from the thing
story.
is, did they get themselves into the situation themselves, or was this written into his?
Well, it doesn't sound like it was originally because they got into a skirmish and
All right.
he got knocked out.
Spiraled out of it.
Spiraled out of control.
So,
at
in
that
other
point.
words, they didn't get a big head about them. They didn't just go, we can survive the Underdark. That's not going to hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's just like accidents happened and you want to throw them a bone, you can throw them a bone, but just don't make it an obvious bone of like, and 50 of the owlbears just died due to malnutrition.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is stuff where obviously everything is evil. I mean, you got fire-breathing chipmunks, which is awesome.
Maybe they could befriend a fire-breathing chipmunk.
Hey.
And I imagine that if one came in through the bars of the dungeon, because they can climb up.
Yeah, they can.
I bet if you squeeze that chipmunk, you could squeeze a lot of fire out of it, and they could melt the bars and get out.
But I have one thing to say. If you squeeze, you hope it doesn't come back out the other end. Yeah. You may have a backfiring issue. Yes. So, you roll your strength checks to see if you squeeze the chipmunk just enough pressure to make it blow fire. I rolled a 1. Oh boy.
Oh no. You squeeze too hard.
Just aim one end out the dungeon doors and the other end out the dungeon window.
Oh, there you go.
Kind of like firing a really small RPG.
Yes.
And furry.
Oh, I mean, there is that option, Maybe they have scraps of food and they can start tempting chipmunks in or something. I mean, I wouldn't. You're right. Don't give them too much of a bone. Don't give it to them. Make them work for it a little bit.
Yeah, sounds like they had a lot of fun getting themselves into it.
Yeah, seriously. As a player, it's a lot funner to get yourself out of the situation than it is to have the DM just go. And you hear this loud explosion, and now there's only one bugbear, and the rest of the owlbears are dead.
Well, no, I mean, there could be an explosion. Who knows that there isn't an invading army from another town? I mean, it is all evil. But then you'd have to deal with the effect of,
You can
running through, a war-torn area. You may get hit. You may have to run into another battle or two. I mean, there is other options.
With everything being evil, you can even have one of the owlbears turn on one of the
Yeah.
guards.
Oh, yeah.
Take one of the guards out and have it being laid up against the bars of the jail, and they could take the weapons and the keys, and then they have some means to...
Yeah, maybe one of the owlbears just gets fed up with the owlbear, and, he's been... it's like he's been sleeping with Harrison Ford's wife. I mean, who knows? So I mean, there are options,
ways,
especially in an evil campaign, because there's that saying in Dragonlance: evil turns upon itself.
Yeah, evil's chaos, and that's going to happen all the time. So you can have them turn on each other. You can have something happen that will get them out there.
Maybe one of the characters kind of talks to one of the owlbears and starts saying, hey, he keeps slipping food, something like that.
Yeah.
The thing, too, is it sounds like a fun enough campaign. You don't want to end it this early.
Oh, no. I mean, fire-breathing chipmunks. And
how about they realize there's a damsel in distress that they're in the dungeon with, they have to rescue on their way out.
Yeah. I mean, there's options.
Yes.
So you got anything else?
That's really all I can think of.
You?
Let's see here. Boy, that was a long story just to ask us, what should I do now? I'll just say that. I mean, it's great that you gave us a setup.
I'd like to do a campaign in this world. This sounds like a fun place to play.
Let's do it.
All right.
I think I can come up with something.
All right.
One day I'll join you guys.
Yeah.
But I may have to do it in second edition.
Okay.
I got the new books and I've been reading them. Oh man,
bringing you back.
I still want to go back to second edition.
For once, I don't think I've got a whole lot to add to this one because.
Okay. I mean, it is pretty cut and dry. 'cause-
It's pretty straightforward, as long and drawn out as the question was. It's pretty straightforward, and I think we kind of hit this.
Well,
one out of
it's
the
really
park.
nice where most of these emails lately have so much detail that it's just like, okay, we're done. Except for Micah's.
Yeah, Micah.
That was
send
just
us-
like
send us a
too
little more
vague.
information.
That was just too vague.
Send us some hypotheticals here that you're trying to go for, so we can get this a little more ironed out for
It
you.
was like, hey, I'm going to tell you how to get to my house. Go find the 7-Eleven and turn left.
It's really
I mean,
easy.
that's like what it is.
If you could see the look in Joe's eyes, I think he's going to kill someone.
Yeah.
But if you pass the rotted out stump,
Yeah.
you've gone too far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like a 3-page report on my desk by Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You know, I want to give an answer. I really do.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I don't want to help.
Well, yeah, we'd love
but
to answer that, but there's just not enough information there.
There's like, I mean, it's,
So, this week, your job is to work on the TPS reports and make this better.
Sorry,
So
Micah.
if you could go ahead and do that, that'd be great.
That would be great.
But I hope we helped you out. Who's our second email?
I just closed it out.
Oh,
but
good job.
hold on. I still have it over here.
Oh, okay.
The joys of having multiple machines.
Yeah.
James Olson.
Thank you very much, James, for sending us an awesome email. Yeah, if you want to, send Revan a write-up on this world, because it sounds like a fun little place to play. So, and if and any of you out there have any questions game related, be sure to send them out to us at info@dungeoncrawlersradio.com. Yes.
You should probably do an audible plug real quick.
Joe, you want to get this one?
I did last time.
sure, why not? Hey.
This is why we were trying to ask if you were on Audible.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to tie it in. See, you get it? So,
But next time.
Hey, Internet, guess who loves you? DCR totally loves you.
We
and
really
you know
do.
how much we love you? We love you so much we want to give you free stuff, like a free trial to audible.com.
Yeah.
You do that by just clicking the link on our page, or you can log on to audibletrial.com.
Yes.
/Dungeon Crawlers Radio.
Bingo.
And what happens when you do?
You get a free 30-day trial
And?
of Audible and a free audiobook of your choice.
Yes.
Not just a small little selection.
No.
Any.
They have thousands, tens of thousands of books.
Yes.
Very true. All the bestsellers, all the newbies and oldies, and
soon to be's.
and the young up and comers.
Not soon to be, it's the in the making.
Well, that's why it's soon to be.
So sign up for your free trial. You there's no commitment.
Because
so
they're-
if you
they're-
don't like it after
yes.
30 days, if you don't like it after your
You
30
still
days,
keep your free book.
You keep your free book,
And you can cancel. It doesn't cost you a dime.
And I can think of an awesome free book that you could download.
Yes. What is it?
Insight.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Soon to be.
Better soon to be than wannabe.
Yes.
So that website again is audibletrial.com /Dungeon Crawlers Radio, or there's a link on our page, and
There are several links on our webpage.
boom.
They're all over the place.
Stuff. Because
And the green Green Goblin is staring at me.
Because if Guy Named Joe loves anything, it's you, Internet, and I love giving you free stuff.
And we love free stuff.
Who doesn't love getting free stuff?
Yes. So, all right. Let's jump back because we have 12 minutes left.
Yes.
And it's all your time. So what do you want to talk about?
12 minutes of Taryn.
Yeah, I don't know if I could see who you were pointing at.
You.
I will take that time.
Yes.
What should we talk about?
What should we talk about?
All right, time to spoil Game of Thrones.
No.
Don't do it. My executive editor is listening, and he might destroy you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey, I'm already dead, so what's going to happen?
It could be worse.
So at the end, they're at this wedding.
You remember, you're trying to write a book, right?
Yeah.
I do have something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
With my book,
Yes.
If they go to my website, TarynJames.com, there's a really cool book trailer that came out. And I've heard a lot of people respond with saying, like, a book trailer? And I would say...
It's becoming more and more popular.
It is. And I would say my experience with book trailers has been mostly it kind of looks like embellished PowerPoint presentations with words and stuff going across the page. But this one was made kind of like an amateur movie trailer, which was really cool.
Ooh.
So I would
We have
love
one of
some
those.
input on my book trailer. If people were able to go to my website.
Ooh, wait a minute.
TaronJames.com.
I
Trailer.
I see something here. So, do they have a way of posting?
You can post it as a comment on the YouTube link to the trailer, or you can email me.
this is what you do.
Ooh.
You get people, they're listening, to post a comment, and then you do a random drawing for a free book.
There you go. About the trailer.
No, they get a free book.
No.
But
comment about the trailer.
Yeah, post a comment
And it
about
can't
the
be
trailer.
like, I like it.
Yeah, it has to be
an evaluation.
It has to be a
5-paragraph essay.
Well, no, I
MLA
wouldn't go that far. But
in ABA format.
Hey,
no,
maybe,
MLA.
Yeah.
Maybe this way your students could get a free book if
go.
it was their birthday on Saturday.
Keely, you have a talent for
So
for
but it does have to be. I would say it would have to be a decent review. It can't be, dude, this is awesome.
There you go.
It has to be. Hey, this is pretty cool. I like this, that, and whatever.
And we'll call. That's an excellent idea, Ruben.
Yeah.
And let me pull up a calendar here. We'll call the deadline my book signing.
Yes.
June 8th.
However,
June 8th. Is that enough
I've
time
seen
for
it.
the
I've seen-
downloaders?
yes, that would be. I think that would be good.
Okay.
But I have to say, I've seen it. There's no chicken throwing. Come on. Not a single
and not,
chicken throw.
Not a mean death to eat you. With
with big pointy teeth.
But I am curious,
Got
though.
huge fangs.
Because in my humble
She's got
opinion,
huge tracts of land.
Yes. So, in your opinion?
In my humble opinion, I think that this trailer is innovative.
No, it is a really good trailer.
I think it's breaking the way into a new realm of book trailers, and I think it is the best one I've ever seen.
It's a good one. I know you're biased, but it is a good one.
Why do it that way then? Why go for that?
Because I told you one of my main goals as a school teacher is to convince people to love literature. That's one of my main goals as an author as well. And unfortunately, movies seem to be kicking books aside.
Yeah.
And so if you want to capture the movie-watching crowd, you make an awesome trailer that makes them want to read the book.
Aha! It won't make the book better, but pictures!
well, no, I mean,
yeah, and then you make those pictures move. Holy crap!
Well,
and you add sound and music.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, if you look at movies, I mean, the trailers is what really gets us excited about
it
that.
is.
And you get a decent trailer for even a book, you're going to be excited about it.
Smart.
So,
and I also hope on the flip side that maybe some Hollywooders might see that and get some ideas about making a movie out of it.
Yes.
Cough.
No, there was no cough there. That was explicit.
Oh no, that's just me.
If you are listening and you are involved in Hollywood, buy the rights now. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a perpetual cough. I need to start smoking just so I have an excuse.
TaronJames.com.
Yes.
TaronJames.com.
Now, if only that was easy to spell.
I was thinking about this on my way here. I'm like, Taron James, his name is backwards. He's got a first name for his last name.
Don't go there.
And a last name for his
Don't
first
go
name.
there.
I've gone.
It's a twitch.
I've gone.
You know how many doctors think I don't know how to fill out an application? They walk out, James, Taron.
Yeah,
no!
My actual
Taron
middle name
Well,
is
James is a first name too. So it's you have a double first name.
Two first names.
Yeah. So that's okay.
And not with my spelling. Actually, I would say more African Americans have my type of spelling, and they pronounce it Tyrone.
Yeah.
But most Tarons are girls, and I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Okay. Well,
That's weird.
I'm comfortable with my masculinity.
Alrighty.
And yours is spelled differently anyway.
Yeah. No Y in my name.
So we're down to a little over 6 minutes. Any last things that you want to spit out to the universe that they need to know?
Other
about
than the
you,
last
book,
things you were spitting out.
or the fact that you don't play Scrabble on time with your dad?
Yeah, seriously. Well, hold on. I'm just doing a work now.
So if your name is spelled so weird, do people know how to spell it?
Terron. I imagine if they found this podcast through
It's
Dungeon
spelled
Crawler,
correctly
It'll be
on
spelled
there.
on the spot podcast. Yeah.
However,
I may not be able to pronounce every name that I say on the air, but I make sure it's spelled right. Yeah.
They could always Google the Beholder series, and they'll track me down that way. So there you go.
There you go,
But I
Internet.
would
Taryn
say-
James.
Do you know how sad it is?
Author
I
and
wasn't
teacher.
finished. My turn.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it was just off a comment of yours. I was just saying, you know how sad it is that now we just say, hey, just Google it.
Just Google
Yeah.
it.
There's
What
no-
a world we live in.
Yeah.
And there's none of that. kind of-
4 minutes
and you're
later.
Like, and you're
I'm
like sitting there
connected.
anticipating.
Yeah.
It's like walking down the
That was
stairs
that
to
was like
Christmas tree on
I
Christmas
kind of
morning.
I almost kind of miss those days because you had to hit connect and then pray to the internet gods.
I know,
that
and
there
it
were
was-
enough open lines.
And you were just like waiting with like bated breath. Like,
Can you
I
just
am
imagine how
connected to the world.
horrible our show would be if we had to dial in every time to connect? And we are on in 5.
Maybe you should make that your intro sound into the show.
You know, we have Cubert just like cussing. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can put that on there. People would just go, uh-oh, we have a problem with the internet. Click.
Can I give a final plug before
Yes,
we
go.
Of course.
Insight was originally published by me back in 2011. So it has been a couple of years, people waiting on this. And for all those people that are like, no! It's totally worth it to rebuy the book because in all rights, it really is a new book. Much better with a lot more captivating story to it. And B, the next book is scheduled next June of 2014, but my publisher has said that more people buy it. If this becomes popular and we start selling thousands, they will release it sooner because book 2's done.
Nice.
All right.
So if you want to see book 2 sooner, buy it up. Buy
3 of them.
Buy one for every member in your family.
Yeah.
You buy. Here's what
And
you
a
do.
backup.
Here's what you do. You go in on
we
the
are in
8th,
Utah.
You buy 3 copies. You get one signed by Taryn. That goes in the nice little like plaque box thing.
I have
And it gets
shrink
set
wrap.
up
I'll
aside.
even
Yeah,
shrink wrap it for you.
All right. You buy a 3rd one. That goes up on your mantle. You buy you buy 1. That's for sign. 2. That's for your mantle and display.
And then the third
and
one's
then
to
the 3rd
read.
one you actually read it.
Okay, well, you need a 4th one for the next to the toilet.
Yeah.
That's not all. You need one for at work.
Oh, and one for work. So you have to have 5 copies.
And if you carpool or
Don't
pick
forget about your ebook.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And pick up an ebook copy as well.
So if they can get 6 copies, do they get one free?
I'll talk to my publicist.
They get one for
Contact
free
Kirk.
for full price.
So, all right. So one last geek item. So those of you that have an iPhone or an iPad, Knights of the Old Republic has been released on iOS format. You can download it today and play.
For the low price
yeah.
of $9.99.
It is $9.99, but it is so worth playing
Oh,
KOTOR
yeah.
on your iPad.
It's just
Yes.
worth playing KOTOR anyhow.
Yes.
And special congratulations to he's been on our show, Mike and Grant. Their Kickstarter for Dwarven Miner has succeeded. So
105%.
Yes. So you will be able to build
On their
your
first
own.
try.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be able to build your own Dwarven Miner.
Yay.
Be sure to check us next week. We've got Alex Bledsoe.
Yes.
Alex Bledsoe is going to be joining us again. Same DCR time, same DCR URL. Week after that, we got Red Shirt's own John Scalzi.
Which I won't make a lot of fanfare about because Taryn will.
No, I'm still
I
stuck
will.
on what does DCR stand for?
Alrighty.
Be sure to check out our Facebook page, Google Plus, Twitter. Anything else, Joe?
We're constantly throwing up geek news and tons of stuff on that page.
Let's see here. Of course, catch us next week at from 6 to 8 Mountain Standard Time on DungeonCrawlersRadio.com. And if you want to call us, of course, 626-226-1475.
Only when we're actually on the
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
If you're calling any other time, you're just going to get
Some other show.
some other show.
And with that said, our shows are always, after the show is over, it packages up in a nice little thing, and you can download us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitchers, Yahoo, and everywhere else that it's public.
And
There's the British lady.
any of you out there who are have a website or have some sort of icon or image you want to have created, be sure to check out MB Studios.
MB Design
MB
Studios.
Design Studios on their Facebook page. They're the guys who did our ever so awesome
New logo.
New logo. and they are just great guys. They do great work,
Yeah,
and
talk to Nate. He'll take care of you.
yeah, my buddy actually
Tell him
took,
Large Marge sent you.
yes,
Yes. Large Marge.
But my buddy actually had our image put on a shirt, and it looks awesome.
Yes,
So-
MMN. MMA.
Yep.
That was pretty sweet.
That was cool.
All right, so with that said, we will be back next week. Unfortunately, it won't be as cool because our guest won't be sitting in front of us. But
Oh, it'll
at the
still be
at the same time, he's not going to have his mom or dad call in.
He might.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
I didn't set that up.
I know. That was
not at
great.
all.
So,
All right. Thanks once again, Terran James, for being on with us. Thank you.
And
guys
his
for being
minions.
with us. And his minions, many.
See you all this Saturday.
yes,
That's right, all
Saturday
right.
will be the day. For those of you, go out there Saturday. Jordan Landings, Barnes and Noble starts at 2:00.
That's correct.
If you're not there, well, you're not cool.
All
Then
right.
you probably have cancer.
You might.
Whoa!
Come on, Mark.
We're out of here.
Until
Catch you next week.
time, good night, Salt Lake. Good night, world. And get more from your games.
If you think Chewbacca's hairy, just till you wait till you see my Wookiee. Internet.
Oh my lord!